Om Namo Bhagavate Ramakrishnaya. Lessons for Life from Swami Jagadatmanandaji's inspiring book Learn to Live, Volume 2, Chapter 1, Give Up Worries and Anxieties. Now we will be discussing the remaining part of the episode, Leader's Attitude. The great Kannada writer Masti Venkatesh Iyengar continues. Even today, the Indian people have not given up the idea of God. It is not that the idea has always done good to mankind. Still, the majority of Indians hold that God exists. Though Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru became the leader of the Indian nation, he did not respect this view of the people. Jawaharlal Nehru was an idealist who could be honest and truthful without having belief in the existence of God. On the whole, he lived true to his dictum. But a mere idealism cannot take the administration to its goal. Along with Jawaharlal Nehru, who became the Prime Minister, there were many other national leaders. But their minds did not go well together. Some leaders who had worked in the Congress feared that after some time, under the leadership of Jawaharlal Nehru, the condition of the Hindus in India would be shaky, and they established their own organization called Hindu Mahasabha. Rajaji Chakravarti Rajagopalachari left Jawaharlal Nehru and established his own party. Though Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel did not leave Nehru, the two minds did not always agree. In 1964, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru passed away. The Congress was divided. Later, after repeated divisions, the Congress has broken into 6 fragments. As long as Pandit Nehru was alive, people used to hesitate to displease him with their behavior because they respected his integrity. Jawaharlal died. With his death, there was no longer any fear for doing wrongs. In the past, people used to fear that God would punish them if they did anything wrong. They used to be cautious in their actions. When Nehru, who was almost a demigod, died, our political leaders started behaving without any inhibitions, at their own will. Some of them, of course, were good people, but not others. On the whole, the national life deteriorated as was never imagined before. The leaders of Christian and Muslim fellow men naturally were proud of their religion and culture and were determined to spread among their followers a sense of protecting their own system of belief. But India is a country where religious views are essentially liberal and where all religions enjoy respect, where Emperor Ashoka spread the message of religious harmony. But Hindus, the major section of Indians, did not get any financial support from the government to spread the message of their own religion in schools. On the ground that ours was a secular government, Sri H.V. Kamath once lamented, when to Article 28, which prohibits religious instruction in educational institutions maintained by our state funds, I moved an amendment that the ban should not apply to moral and spiritual instruction. It was rejected, and I felt sad. It augured ill for the future. India's political awakening was preceded by a luminous religio-spiritual renaissance, which indeed provided the foundation and infrastructure for our freedom struggle. So, if our parliamentary democratic polity had continued to be vivified by moral and spiritual values, all would have been well with us. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.